So here we have the Mini Cooper 1.5 hatchback with a Chili Pack and Media Pack XL on a 17 plate. Now I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through a few controls on the inside. But from the outside you'll see it's a 5-door Mini with alloy wheels and tinted windows around the rear. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. So as we approach the back of the car, you'll see that we've got a 60-40 split folding rear seat and plenty of boot space. The boot space is increased by lifting this tray section up. So there's a section just there that will fold. It will fold again and it will actually store up against the rear of the back seats to give you even more space. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car now, and then I'll hop in and run through a few controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of the car, you can see that it's in lovely condition the whole way round. Just briefly before I climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. It's got half leather seats, as you can see. Now that comes as part of the Chili Pack. There's plenty of other controls to show you besides that, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, so now that we're inside the car, we're going to start off with the dials. On the far left hand side we have the rev counter. We then have the speedometer in the middle, and on the far right hand side the fuel gauge. You can see contained within the speedometer section just there, we've got the total miles on this car, which are 8,092. You can change the information displayed just above that by pushing buttons on the end of the indicator stalk for various different bits of fuel economy info, and if you leave it on that one, you end up with a large digital readout for the speedometer as well, which is really handy. If we back out to the steering wheel, on the left hand side we've got cruise control with speed limiter, which is part of the Chili Pack. And on the right hand side, stereo controls as well as voice activation for the phone. Hit that button, ask it to dial anyone in your contacts list, and it will do that for you without you having to take your phone from your bag or your pocket. That is of course once you've paired the phone, which you've done over on this central screen just here. On top of that, there's many other things going on this screen, and you can see me moving around a few options there. All the movement that I'm doing is done using the iDrive system. So this dial will twist, we'll push down, we'll jog left, right, up and down to select various things in the main menus, or you can press these buttons to go directly into certain menus. There's a full video showing how this works on our website and on our Facebook page, which is well worth checking out. But in brief, if you circle around to navigation and push the button down, you can see that this car has got full satellite navigation. You can just have a look at the map, or you can input a destination. As I say, there's a full video on our website that shows exactly how that works. This car has got FM and AM radio, as well as DAB digital radio. You can then stream music wirelessly via Bluetooth audio. So once you've paired your phone, not only can you make and receive phone calls, but you can listen to your music as well. And it has an auxiliary and USB input, so plenty of ways to listen to your music in this car. Beneath that, we've got the dual zone climate control. So you can adjust the temperature independently on the driver and passenger sides. Fan speed is adjustable in the middle just here. That button, if you hit that, also will mean that the car will maintain these temperatures for you without you having to do anything else. Or you can just control the air conditioning yourself on or off with that button there. Beneath that, we've got a few buttons. So that one will send the air conditioning to the front screen. That's your rear heated screen. That one will recirculate the air that's in the car. And then beneath that, we've got a couple of buttons that are well worth pointing out. This one turns off your traction control and back on again. And this turns off the stop and start. This car's designed to cut out in traffic to save you fuel. You can turn that system off should you wish to. That button is for starting and stopping the engine. Underneath that, we have a 12-volt charging socket, as well as the USB and auxiliary input. We then have a 6-speed manual gearbox, and beneath the gearbox we're able to change the mode that the car is in. So it's currently in mid, which is normal driving mode. You can change it to sport, and up on the screen it will show you there that you changed it. We can change it back to mid mode or to green mode. Essentially, it will affect the sensitivity of the accelerator pedal, the firmness of the steering, and the way in which the air conditioning works. And then finally, we've got the iDrive system just here, which is a BMW system, really easy to use. As I say, there's a full video on that that's well worth checking out. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.